Welcome back viewers to another episode of the Trinity War. Here with me, Barbarian, and we are about to go on a landed raider. Back-to-back landed UFOs for me from Pounce. As always, we always get the best missions. So here's a squad. It's not as good as I would hope it could be. I prefer to have the A-team for this, but I'm not going to exhaust the entire A-team just for this. I mean, that said, it is a landed medium, which is kind of terrifying because for me, a lot of them are traps, despite the fact we haven't really had any traps this campaign, I believe. So, yeah, I mean, there's that going for us, but who knows, one could be a trap. I'm taking a lot of very good people though. So Bias Face is my Sergeant, Scout, and a Star Darcy are both my Sergeants, Frenarcardia is my Sergeant. And I'm exhausting Gypsy Danger because I wanted the officer bonuses. In particular, the extra +8, I believe right now, aim, and +8 will, from one of these. I can't remember what it's called. Like lead by example or something. I also can't remember it. But the point is, the officer perk, which our other officer does not have. So you're being exhausted to come on a mission. I think it's kind of useful to have you there. I'm giving you all smoke grenades. I also brought my Sergeant Pedro Cortez along instead of, say, our Tech Sergeant Infantry, because I don't think this mission is for a Tech Sergeant. EXALT made the exception because EXALT is, after all, a Pathfinder. I've also given him the biggest gun, and he already has VPT. Does he also have Ranger yet? Ranger, VPT, the only thing he's missing is squad sight and absorption field, which means he's really got his damage perks. The only thing he's missing is slightly a bit more aim, his toughness, and his, squad sight. But that's okay, because he should still be one of our biggest damage dealers. That's why I've given him the biggest gun. I've also given him the battle computer and the scope. On the other hand, I'm giving Pedro the hollow targeter and random stuff, because Pedro, I'm kind of more bringing her along for the shredder ammo, and I guess for hollowing as well, rather than actually killing things. She isn't really a damage dealer, and she isn't really a dezoner either, because I already have a dezoner in the form of Fernando, but I figured, like I said, I'd much rather have a second Master Sergeant mech than a Tech Sergeant Infantry on this mission. And with that, let's get down there. What can possibly go wrong?
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
Plenty, I know. Oh god.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation. The alien craft set down in a remote area. Securing the site is our top priority. As always, we should eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
No, it's Muttonburger Hill. This is my worst nightmare. Please don't be my worst nightmare. This is totally the Nigerian interior. Let's just kill the alien and get out of here safely. This is a horrible map. I hate this map. I've got such a history of this map. Okay, looks like we're spawning in the default position. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
HQ, this is Big Sky.
Ooh,
We're in position and
actually
waiting for
not.
Roger that, Big Sky. Strike One, you are green to deploy. Approach with extreme caution. Current enemy status at the site is unknown.
Extreme caution indeed. Let's use a mode tracker. Okay, nothing so far. Gonna move you up to here.
Affirmative.
Pod down there. I'm gonna dash you over to here. Tell me what you see. Do you see what that pod is? You do not. Okay. So my plan. Let's have a look again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't tell us that much. If we hear, say, 5 different pods, we can pretty much expect this to be a trap. Okay, so my plan is to get over to my little safe corner over here and basically bunker it out if it is a trap. If it's not a trap, we'll see. Who's the slowest people here? Darcy, of course. Darcy will take a while. I'm going to dash back over up to here. Yep, up to here. We know it's pretty safe, this position. For now. You dash to here. Yes, I do, actually. I'll dash everyone over to here. I probably should have left that spot open for someone else, but that's okay. Let's see who else. And a star. As much as I want to chuck a bow scanner, I need to dash. Unfortunately, we do need a second plasma SMG, but we don't have that. Cardia is our sniper. I'm gonna have the sniper dash up to here. Have Darcy dash up to here, and let's have the mech Pedro dash up to here.
Moving to target location.
Also doesn't help I got a bandage on my middle finger right now, which makes it slightly awkward to use well, both the right mouse button and the mouse wheel. But anyway, let's listen out. What do we hear? Okay, well, let's not talk about what we hear. We see a mech pod. And that's it. Nothing else so far. Well, that's interesting. They can make their way over this way. I don't know if they will or not. I would prefer it if they wouldn't go that well. I prefer if they went this way because I don't want to engage them over here. This is actually kind of awkward. I'm gonna move Bai's face. Let's say over to here.
Affirmative.
Okay, I better be really careful because if I'm not careful, I could accidentally trigger that sector commander. I think it was this position. As you were jumping, you could have potentially triggered sector commander. So we need to stay as far back as possible. Macanova, you have the rocket launcher, so I'm going to have you positioned over here. I do not want to accidentally trigger that pod. That's a pretty nasty pod. 2 mechtoids, a sector commander, and a bunch of sectoids. It's not the most friendly pod in the neighborhood. Let's see who else we have. Fernando, I'm going to have you just walk here for now. Gypsy, I'll prefer if you took cover. Where's the gunner? Darcy is far too slow. Pedro, move over here. EXALT, move to here. Okay, Gypsy, I want you to take cover.
Name's Jono, this is for Sheila Radha.
Because you might need to chuck smoke and do something else. Darcy, move to here. And Anna, move to here. And Anna, you're going to chuck me some bow scanners, okay? Right now, our scout's in a pretty safe position. He should not get revealed. I'm going to chuck a bow scanner out to here. See if there's anything out there.
Incoming signal from
We have plenty of bow scanners. We have like 4 on you. And okay, there's a pod out there. What pod is it? It's not actually that far away either. That is a sector pod. Nasty looking thing, but it's not too bad. We can deal with it. Okay, well, Fernando, do not overwatch. I might even toggle flight on you, but I shouldn't need to. It's just steady for now. Petro can hilariously shoot that drone, but don't. Overwatch, overwatch, overwatch. Steady a rocket just in case. Overwatch. We're not gonna stay on this hill. Please tell me I can't see you. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, good. We can't see them. But how long will that last? These positions are not flanked, so I believe we can walk past without activating them. God, that was scary because the Spectre literally turned around. Okay, I'm gonna have to move you guys off the hill, and we're going to start moving towards the right. So, Darcy, will this trigger? No, it does not trigger. Excellent. Actually, if I was smart there, I could have had everyone go down this way. But clearly, I'm not that smart. Also, it's a real shame that you don't have squad sight yet, EXALT Power, because this will be a great place to squad sight. That said, I do not want to fight from this hill for a simple reason of line of sight. If I stay on this hill, I will see into this part of the map. I do not want to see into this part of the map, because that means more pod I could potentially accidentally trigger. That would be absolutely disastrous. Pedro. Oh man, it's the trees in the way. Okay, I'm gonna move you here.
Moving to position.
Okay, Cardi, let's get you down there. You're getting some very good line of sight now. I need you in a position to potentially fire rockets, but I'm too afraid to move up because of how close this pod is right now. So I'm going to stay in a no cover position for now. I mean, after all, I'm Brutal Barbarian. We don't need cover.
I'm on it, Commander.
The squad actually was called something at one point, but we've kind of lost it, haven't we? The Bastion, that's right, we called ourselves a Bastion. Well,
Follow my lead, I'll show you what I want done.
the way I see it, each and every one of us are a Bastion. We are full cover without needing cover.
Position confirmed.
I'm kidding, of course, we do actually need cover, sometimes. But that day should not be today. Dash over here, keep up the squad, and the star. Check more battle scans out there, I need to know more. I need to know everything you can tell me about this map. So we know where 2 pods are. And we still don't know where 2 pods are. Still, good thing to know that there's nothing in that particular corner. Nothing in the immediate vicinity, that's good. Okay, so Macronova, stay a rocket here. I'm sorry for these trees, but I can't help it. I didn't design the map. Gypsy, Overwatch, you can steady. Overwatch.
Roger.
You, my friend, can move to here. Why I didn't move you earlier, I don't know, honestly. That was kind of dumb of me. I'm going to check a battle scanner out here. Yes, I'm using up a lot of battle scanners, but the more I know now,
New data is inbound.
the less I can be surprised by later. There's Mal over there, but no pods. Okay, good. So, right now, what I see is a pretty open field. Exalparia, and goddamn these trees. Overwatch. Sector pod is moving towards us, sort of, very slowly. I say sort of because it looks like they're actually following the same path as the Mechtoids. Mechtoids, speaking of which, are moving this way. We can see them because of a battle scanner and nothing else. At least that better be the reason why we can see them. Good. Okay, we can start moving up now. So, you can move to here. You saw something for a second. That Seeker is actually closer than I thought. For some reason, oh, I think I know why. Because their low elevation, their low ring is eclipsed within the grounds. We can't see it. So I'm actually a little scared about how far they can see here. I don't really know how far they can see. Okay, you're over here. I want to know how far I can move to without triggering you, because that's kind of important. I'm pretty sure that Seeker is the closest thing they have. So if we say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so what it tells me is roughly here is when they'll start seeing me. So if I move up to here, it should be fine. Presuming, of course, this part doesn't suddenly surprise me. So Pedro, I'm gonna have you move to here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, Exalparia, you can move up to here.
Position confirmed.
And we're going to huddle around a rock. That rock is going to be our saving grace. Fernando, take flight. And don't fly behind that tree, okay? Fly over here. Okay, who else do we have? Macro can steady himself behind this tree. Or do I want the extra range? I think I want the extra range. By putting you here. Who else can move? Macronova. Darcy will need to dash up to here. But there's actually no point dashing up to there. So I'm going to move you to here. We're going to stick together because if we move up any further, it's possible that they will activate off you. And that would not be nice. In which case I will leave Macronova standing in the open over here. I have to say, I have changed slightly. I used to never stand the open, or at least I try to avoid it, actively avoid it. These days, I'm plenty happy to stand the open. As long as I think the situation is more or less under control. And that's kind of a critical part, I guess. And I guess my judgment for when the situation is under control may have improved, but I don't know. You can steady, Overwatch, and you can steady Arc Rifle. It's entirely possible you'll be stuck there for a while, but I'm pretty sure you can always grapple back if you need to. Okay, so this part is... Okay, this part's moving away. That's actually a bad thing for us. I would prefer to move towards us, but back to a pod. What about you? You're also moving away from us. Thing is, so I don't know if this is a trap. I'm suspecting it's not a trap, to be honest. And the reason I'm suspecting it's not a trap is because the alien turned on way too fast. If it's a trap, the alien turn should be taking twice as long. So, it's kind of annoying actually. I would prefer if it, well, I mean, what am I saying? I would prefer if it wasn't a trap, but still. Okay, MySpace, move up to here.
Sir, I have visual on the object. Permission to approach.
Striker Bastion back here. I actually didn't see where an landing spot was, so you might actually end up having dud bow scanner, which will suck. Okay, you sort of did, sort of didn't. Still, the map is also incredibly empty for potential traps, so I'm really suspecting this is not a trap, so I'm going to go with saying this is not a trap.
I'm rolling.
Okay, EXALT Explosive. I'm going to move you here. This doesn't feel like a trap right now. But then again, it's possible with a bad computer, it's actually hard to tell which missions are traps because alien turns don't take twice as long as they should. So I could be being fooled here by my computer. Because I do have a bad computer back when I used to play what's called AVR.
Alright, in position.
Okay, I'm going to leave the sniper where she is for now. She should have the range for anything she needs right now. Anyway, you can Overwatch. You're just gonna Overwatch. There's nothing about scanning from you can there's nothing your basket can tell me that I don't really know. Moving away. I don't like that. Also moving away. Okay, I also can't say I like moving this direction. I mean, if you remember, last time we moved this direction, bad things happened. A lot of bad things happened. Like, I can't move you here without you triggering that Seeker. Okay, the fact that Seekers is actually makes things really awkward as well. I don't like it. But, let's just go with this. I really don't like where this is going, to be honest. I feel like I'm being baited. That's what I can say about this particular situation. I'm sorry? What the hell just triggered? I'm sorry, was there a Seeker I couldn't see? What, that's annoying? No, seriously, what the hell just happened there? I'm pretty sure they were all out of range. Who the hell did I trigger off? I actually am a little bit confused right now. In fact, really confused, not just a little bit confused. I don't understand what the hell just happened. How did they trigger? God damn this. And here I am saying, oh, I may be bad at judging things than I used to be. Oh shit. What the fuck just happened? Okay, fine. Fine. 2 Seekers, 2 drones. I see 2 Seekers, 1 drone. Okay. You do not have squad sight. I am 99% sure. So, you can see this far right now. Do I think you can move up and kill me? Or should I try and move up and do things to you? I'm going to go with, if I retreat slightly to this tree, it should be fine. I'm not going to be aggressive against him. He can dash up to me, or he can move up and try to do his stupid artillery barrage, but I honestly call bullshit on that. Okay, fine. Darcy is going to be our tank. Oh, wow. Wow, your hit traps are pathetic. Oh well, that's fine. Next, we have Max, Exalparia, take a shot, 86%, beautiful. 23 crit, just like that. Okay, that drone is going to be kind of annoying. 79% to do 12 damage, he has 9 health, you'll penetrate some of his armor. Try. The problem with try from here is that thing might move up and kill you, so I'm going to move you back. Oh, I see. I see how it is. Okay, in that case, you can take a shot at drone. Nice. Now, I could try and disable that sector pod, but I'm pretty sure that sector pod is out of range anyway. I'm going to move Pedro back to here. I'm going to have you 1 for 1 reload. I'm pretty certain he's out of range. I have no count towers to see how far he moves because I'm actually not sure how far he can move. You're gonna stay behind that. Gypsy's gonna hide here. And lastly, we have Anna Star. Chill out, buddy. You can go here. Gypsy can overwatch. I'm pretty sure I don't need smoke for this. And Bias Face, you need to reconceal.
Sir.
Just stay there for now.
Got it covered.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, hi, drone. Well, they know where I am now, so that's a thing. Gypsy and the Star take the overwatch shots. Naturally, both misses. I have no proper overwatch people in this mission. Oh, well, that's a thing. I mean, good thing I moved you back, but that's a thing. Okay, you're moving up. Let's see if you can prove me wrong. Okay, so artillery barrage. Fun. We gotta deal with that ASAP. Okay, these guys are regrouping, which means they might be starting to come back towards me. I hear sectoid sounds. Thermin sounds. 4 pods. This is still potentially not a trap, and where the hell did he go? This is actually problematic. Because I can't see him anymore. The fact that the artillery barrage makes it incredibly problematic. It's very rare that I get a jump. I get jumped by a freaking sector pod. Okay. Here's what I do know. I know from bounce scanner there was nothing out there. So I'm going to move Pedro over to here.
On my way.
And then Pedro be a scout. That is incredibly problematic. I don't think I can express how problematic that is. You can probably one-shot the drone. Good. Because I need your help. I need, well, not your help, I need Biospace's help. More specifically, I need Biospace to spot for me that sector pod. And also, I need everyone to move, because we're about to have an artillery barrage if I don't actually kill that thing. Wow. I don't think I can think of the last time I had made an artillery barrage. This is ludicrous. And I'm actually a little upset by it, because I don't think that pod should have activated. I'm still not sure what the heck activated, or what the heck I activated off, because that seemed pretty bullshit. Biospace, this should be a very safe spot for you. Dash to here. You should definitely be able to... Oh, you gotta be kidding me, it's a tree. It's a tree that's blocking away. Hey, you don't even have the range. Okay. And the worst part is, it's a tree that's keeping you safe. Okay, I don't believe this will be in range by far. At most, I might be able to get Exoparia in range. That said, it's not end of the world. I can deal with this. Assuming they bombarded around here. I don't actually know where he's trying to bombard. Hi. I wonder if I flush him if he'll actually cancel that. But no, let's just... Well, I can't shred him because my original plan was to have Pedro shred, take 2 shots with Exoparia, and a shot with Spinel should be able to kill it. And worst case, I can always, what's it called, dash my gunner up, Darcy, and do double tap on him. But now I don't have the one key component, which is the shredder. Because shredder, and this shred from you simply is not in range. Is it even possible for me to get a cam on target? Nope, not possible at all. That's annoying. So basically my backup plan is to take shots at him and disable him, but I don't like this. I really don't like this, you know. Okay, I'm gonna move you here. Whether or not you can even see is potentially in question here. Okay, you can see. I can disable him. Okay, but the fact that I can't shred him is really annoying. And I'm pretty sure he won't go down without being shredded. Let's double check something. What perks do you have? A destroyer, heat ammo, cluster bomb, cannon fire, repair servos, hand run. Yep, so let's not have him shoot at us. I don't like this. sometimes I don't pay enough attention to see where the enemy is during their turn when I know that they might disappear. And I guess I should not have moved Pedro first in the scout, considering how vital he was to the plan. Oh well, it's fine. Take a shot. It'll be fine. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Son of a bitch. But imagine if those two are shred shots, 8 plus 14, and if we just increase that by like what? I can't remember how much shredder is, like 30%? That would be something like 11 and 16 or 17. That would be easy down to here. The sniper will take up another, let's say, 10 damage if I'm lucky, maybe more likely 8. And yeah, if I did a running, well, effectively running gun rapid fire with the gunner, he'll be dead. I mean, I can still try. Does it really hurt to try here? I guess not really. I can still try, I can always disable him, worst case. And he's the only thing active right now. Okay, fine, I'll still give this a go. It might still work. Maybe.
You bloody ripper.
Maybe. The question is, where the hell is he bombarding? I'm going to go with moving here will be safe. Also, but I do need to move somewhere where I can see him. Is moving here really safe? I simply don't know where he's bombarding. Okay, I'm gonna move here. Let's assume he's bombarding these guys. I don't even know how big the area is, because I don't think I've ever been bombarded by a sector pod. Crazy as that sounds. I'm gonna move you here. It's far away from everyone that was around here previously. I'm pretty sure the sniper can't get hit, and the sniper besides was flying over here earlier. Okay, command. He has not been hollowed. It's 291s. Okay. Never mind. Never underestimate heat ammo rapid fire gunners, I suppose. I guess that's the lesson of the day. Okay, let's keep everyone together. That's kind of important. You stick together with everyone else. Same thing for you. I don't want any of you accidentally activating something stupid. You can reload. And our scout is currently still hidden. Okay, part 1 down. That was awkward. These guys are coming right back for us. Good. I have movement in the UFO. Limit, yeah, sure. This could still not be a trap. Okay, I'm gonna move you here. I may as well grab them out.
But I can confirm that it's no satellite.
Has anyone ever told you how much of a genius you are? Because I'm telling you, you're a genius. Okay, because there seems to be nothing towards my right, I'm going to line up around here and let them crash into me in a couple turns' time. I could even try to prepare a pre-cam, but I think it's way too early for that. Pedro, this is not a great position to fight from, but here's the thing. If I need to, I can retreat to my corner. So this is not the worst position to fight from. I do have cover from the main direction. Assuming, of course, there's no enemies like right here, but like I said, I have my scout in this position, which is actually quite strategic. Exalparia, you can move back to here. Okay, steady a rocket. Darcy, not Darcy, Gypsy, move to here. You can reload.
Go get 'em, boys.
You can steady, Overwatch, reload you, and you can reload. Something over there.
Who's out there?
It's silent, so it could be Seekers, it could be a command pod, but it can't be the command pod because command pod cannot consist of only outsiders anymore. So it's probably Seekers then. They're very close to my right. That I don't particularly like. These guys look like they're coming over the hill. A door is opened. A door is opened. That warrants investigation. Except I can't see much. That door is still closed, I think. It's really hard to tell, to be honest. It's incredibly hard to tell in the fog. Okay, I can see something through here, which means at least one of these doors have opened. I think. Except, like I said, it's really hard to tell right now because of how foggy it is. I mean, I could probably try to find out more, but all we know is a door open. The gravity comes with hear footsteps, so that is something to watch out for. I'm going to slowly shift my forces towards the left and prepare.
Who the fuck's ever gonna go there?
You are, clearly. And a star can move here. You can stay where you are, and you can steady, I guess. Pedro, move here. I'm simply getting away from the right side, because there's something coming from there. And worst case, can you grapple out? No, you cannot. There's nowhere for you to grapple out to. Not even over here. It's such a shame. Which makes your position slightly perilous, but at the same time, it's not that bad because you are covered in two directions. EXALT.
I'm on my way.
And honestly, your intel is very invaluable right now, so it's good to keep you there. Darcy can move there. Who else is over there? Macro. Okay, Macro can move here. Darcy can just stand here open, because he's a man. He's a man's man. That came out wrong. Anna, Overwatch, stay a rocket. Overwatch, steady. Overwatch, Overwatch, and you just steady. Ooh, I don't like how it snapped to my scout there. Okay, this pod is clearly trying to get onto our Sky Ranger. Now they're tracking our paths. I think there's another mech pod out here that isn't this mech pod. That could mean anything. I'm not going to bother going for them out. It's not important. And I decide whether or not it's important or not. Thank you very much. Gypsy. This could end up very awkward if, let's say, one of the Mechtoids goes on the hill and the other one stays behind, but I'm hoping that does not happen. I'm going to keep everyone where they are except for possibly Darcy. Darcy, I want you to be where Gypsy is. Gypsy can move to here.
Why would I do that?
Man, you are the worst subordinate ever. Anastar, move you here. You can move here. Now, keep my Rocketeer there. So, steady. Overwatch, Overwatch, steady that. Overwatch, Overwatch, steady a rocket.
What the fuck?
Okay, so something's definitely moving around.
Out there.
And that is definitely not the Spectre pod we're currently watching. Coming over the hill. Forget Butterburger Hill. We're about to look at Mechtoid Hill. Okay, I'm going to try a pre-cam. I think the path looks pretty predictable at this point.
Hello? Who's out there?
Okay. So, Mechtoids, you think you are so smart. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're not. I'm gonna move up just a little bit. Good, no bullshit triggers. I'm gonna chuck it right here. Mechtoids, enjoy. I'm going to have my Rocketeers stand over here. Well, take cover over here. Steady, Rocket. You can Overwatch. Oh my god. Anyway, Pedro, Overwatch, Overwatch. You keep sitting. Overwatch. I'm effectively playing with a 7-man squad here, but I cannot stress how important of a job he's doing.
Look sharp.
Oh, hey Mechtoids. We're expecting someone. Well, you're just getting wrecked.
Damn it, this
Real bad. Oh, someone actually missed something? Amazing. Screw you, Sectoids. Oh, actually screw you, Sectoids. Oh god, there's Sector Mines down there. That's gonna be annoying. Well, let's at least kill these two Mechtoids. What are you? Baby. And I can't see the back Mechtoid. Slightly annoying. In fact, not many people can. The EXALT can, they're not shredded. Do I need to shred them? I'm kind of the opinion right now that we don't really need to shred them. So I'm just going to take a shot. EXALT. Nice. Take another shot. Not so nice.
Negative damage on target.
Yes, I noticed. Please kill him. Now we don't have any proper overwatches, which does concern me. But, so be it. So be it. Pedro can see him. I could have hollowed first, I guess. But you can't see. I think I can see from this tile. But that would involve leaving you in the open. Something I would prefer if I don't have to do. Especially since they can't get onto a hill and take that piece of cover there. Or that piece of cover there. And then you'll be able to shoot you. And that would be less unpleasant. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Oh well, Pedro, show me how much damage you can do. I did say before that I'm not actually using you as, what's it called, in the zoner. So it's fine. So all that's left now is 2 sectoids and a commander. You can reload. You can steady. I'm going to smoke up the front line here. I'm going to move out.
Dude!
Yes, Gypsy. Overwatch. Overwatch. You keep sitting. Anna, move back to here. And Macronova, keep sitting. I need your sectoids to come to me. Which probably means there'll be 2 trick through. Oh, never mind. Hi, sectoid. You brave little bugger. We reward bravery around here. Oh, hi, sector number 2. Or should I say contestant number 2? Oh, you got cover. Oh, you think you're so smart.
Hostiles are pulling back.
You probably have high advantage too. But you are camped. Oh, he's pressing me. Okay, have your low commander friend. By the way, probably should not have done that. Oh, the commander friend's a smart one. And decides to hang back. Okay. That is fine by me. I'm not going to move on to a hill, thank you very much. I need you dead. I should be able to see from here. Shoot me, I didn't screw the calculations up. 81%, huh? It's essentially a very good mission to feed you as well, Exaltaria. I noticed. Reload you. You keep scouting. You can overwatch. Steady a rocket in case. Overwatch. Steady. One more and reload. And you can reload. Hey, Commander, you wanna come? Come play with me. We're just like pathetic little humans. Surely not afraid of a couple of pathetic little humans. Coward. Okay, that's actually really annoying though, because now we have a sector commander on our flank. If I had somebody with infinite cover destruction, I would actually blow up that tree there. But I do not. So that's a little annoying. I can't move out until he's dealt with. So, despite me not having smoke, you can take full cover now. Everyone can just watch.
I got my eye on you.
Just keep sitting though. Steady. Come on, Sector Commander. Okay, there's a pot over there.
Who's out there?
Just moving right even more now. I might actually check a basket over there. Because we've heard a sound there for long enough. And they're obviously moving around. Okay, I'm suspecting a close pot to be Thin Man at this point. You have normal bounce cannons left. I still have 2 on you, so I'm going to move you back down to here and start. Now I would like you to track a bounce cannon. Let's say, over here. Over here. What do you see?
Big Brother's online.
Oh, it's a part of Seekers. So it was the kind of silent part I thought it was. Fascinating. Oh, we found a sector commander pod. Unfortunately, the Parseekers is a little bit far away. That I don't like. That said, I don't know how this Parseekers is currently patrolling. So I could hold my ground, or I could try to move up and fire a rocket at them next turn. So I'm going to go for that. Move over to here. I'm going to put Darcy over to here.
Roger. Tracking.
Who else do we have? You can move down to here.
I wanted to get nasty.
Your flank is pretty secure right now. So you can Overwatch. You keep setting. You can move down.
Heading to that location.
My good friend Exalparia. You can Overwatch. Steady a rocket.
What
You can
the fuck?
Overwatch. Chill out, bro. And you can steady. Okay, Seekers. They're moving away from me. Fascinating. That looks like a very big Seeker, by the way. Commander is coming for us. Darcy takes over one shot. But he fires too high. Unfortunately, he might be able to get cover and shoot someone here. Pedro takes an Overwatch shot. Is Pedro on point? Pedro is indeed on point. He is now shredded. Exalparia? Nope. No dice. He gets to do something nasty to us. But
Position
he is
compromised.
still camped. He is pretty dazed from that shot as well, and he missed. Good. Also, mechs are natural dodgers. Did you know? What's your defense? Why should that high? Unlike all your stupid little friends, you don't have low profile, which is very odd. It's very weird that sectoids get low profile, but second commanders don't for a long time. At least not these ones. How to actually kill you? Well, I got 100% there. So how about Darcy? You just take a 53%. I mean, I could just suppress him and do mayhem damage, but I think 53%. You missed. He's hollowed.
Enemy is still alive.
Let's give Exalparia a chance. Oh, I could have flushed him. But no, let's not think it like that. That's loser think. Okay, this guy's proving to be incredibly resilient. I mean, yes, I have grenades. I don't know why I'm actually being... I'm being very hesitant on using grenades right now. I'm not sure why. Meh, it's fine. I mean, this mission, assuming it's not a trap, which looks like it isn't, grenades is actually something we have in abundance. So, I don't know. That's everything that's active. Yes, it is.
What the shit?
Okay, Seekers, you can come back here now. Okay, they're coming the Mechtoid route. They're also investigating our past footsteps. We hear Thinman, which is fascinating at all. You should be far away enough that you shouldn't activate anything stupid. I'm gonna stay exactly where I am. Just you can Overwatch, you can reload, and you can steady. You can reload, reload, reload. We're not gonna get any Overwatches off, I think. That's okay. Well, except yours, maybe. One thing is, get over here, Seekers. Okay, Thurman over there.
Hello?
Good to know.
Who's out there?
Like I said, he's providing an invaluable service right now. Well, that's annoying. I don't like you hiding down there, but we are in no hurry. Alien turns are suspiciously long right now. This might be a trap UFO. It is possible because suddenly there might be two Thurman pods out there at a minimum. That turn took suspiciously long. But that said, we've already breezed through 3 pods, so if the remaining pod is just Thurman, this is probably the most pathetic trap UFO I've ever seen.
Roger. I got my eyes on.
But I'm in no hurry.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
And the important part about meeting on this map is always stay around this corner. This corner is going to save your life.
Where we draw the
Well,
line.
save your men's lives, and you know what I mean. Where do you think you're going? Those Thurman are incredibly close.
Hello? Who's out there?
So definitely confirmed at least one pod of Thurman out there. And I think we can safely say there's at least 2 pod of Thurman out there. and possibly another part of Seekers. These alien turrets are really suspicious. I don't like it. Actually, we did have a trap, didn't we? I remember now. We had a trap UFO which I handed off to Faleg ages ago. Yes, I do remember. So never mind. Traps are a thing that we do get. I don't like that rocket. I'm gonna wait. And the worst case scenario is that all of them live and they just all stay where they are. I've seen that happen before. It's really annoying.
I'm watching.
So let him come. We got time.
I'm on it.
Although I might have to hand this off to Faleg again. Won't be the first time that my slow play requires handing off the mission.
Who's out there?
It's getting crowded over here.
Well, here they come. That's a mess. That's a mess.
Missed the
Sad
target.
thing about having no real
Shot
overwatches.
failed.
EXALT Barrier, can you prove your worth here with your giant ass? Oh yes. Damage could be better, but oh well. Okay, Seekers, what you gonna do? This is a big Seeker. I knew it. And they're coming right for us. Hopefully they don't reblame my scale in the process.
I thought you fixed your game.
Thanks, Bigo. I made Gypsy. Okay. You are just barely fine by a couple of tiles. And I like that. Barely fine is good enough for me. Chuck a shred over here.
Razzo lanciato.
Excellent. Next. Let us have Pedro Cortez. Actually, there's no point having Pedro Cortez do this. Pedro Cortez should have far one. Ah, sweet, actually hit. I actually killed him too. Okay, now I'm just gonna try to feed some kills.
Enemies down.
Let's see if we can get a kill to EXALT Barrier. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. You did get a kill. Excellent. And any others non-mass hundreds
Enemy
here?
target eliminated.
Nope. So, Fernando, take it away.
Il est mort. Je confirme.
Okay, reload, 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 reload. You keep steady. You steady. Next turn I'm gonna have the troops move back to... I'm suspecting there's still a pile of flies out there. Maybe. I'm gonna move... Okay, I want some sound cue first. So I'm going to just end the turn. Okay.
Hello? Who's out there?
I can hear their footsteps. Just outside my vision. I'm going to sneak you up slightly to here.
Affirmative.
You see nothing. I'm going to start cautiously moving towards the UFO
Heading
now.
there now.
I suspect I should be hearing more than I am.
Commander.
I suspect. It's also possible that the one limit pods is taking up a lot of time to do their turn. It's not outside the realm of possibility.
Follow the course of Earth.
After all, maybe the Thimmen is incredibly worried about not hearing all their
Your
allies
watch is your only chance.
who were like once upon a time patrolling this area. And who can blame them?
Overwatch.
Okay. Right. Nothing happened. Right.
Hello? Who's out there?
Okay, here we go. Power Seekers. I knew it. And a lone Thimmen. Oh, apologies. Had to take a quick cough break. Something has stuck my throat. But either way, we finally found our foe. A pair of Seekers with one Thimmen guiding them. Is there the only enemy out there? I don't actually know. I'm going to start cautiously moving this way
Moving out.
and see where they go. Also, they look incredibly split. I see this. There's something inside a UFO which is part of this part. I don't like that.
Roger that.
There's nothing I can do about it.
Mi muovo.
But that's okay. Gypsy. Also, we'll start moving Fernando up slightly. It's about freaking time. You'd think it takes few to hover, but I'm glad for game purposes it doesn't.
The pretzel is one of the most lethal formations.
Indeed is. Okay, Overwatch, Overwatch, steady a rocket, Overwatch, steady.
Overwatch. Roger.
What do they do? Okay, well, I believe there's a Thimmen inside here. Nope, it's a sectoid. It's a sectoid of all things. Well, it is a very split pod. I'm going to simply stay where I am for now. This is not a bad position. It's not a great position, mind you, but it's not a bad position. I want them to merge together. If they teleport, that'd be nice as well. Okay, they're moving back this way. I'm suspecting there's another Thimmen pod out there. Steady, Overwatch, Overwatch, steady a rocket.
I got my eye on you.
You can move up slightly. 7 few left. Indeed. Come over here. Okay. Well, I'm going to move people down to here now in preparation to fight them. Let's hope that does not bite me in my ass. Because that would suck. A lot.
Okay.
You can move up to here
Stomp
safely.
into the fucking dirt.
Who else do we have? Darcy can move down to here, this little groove. One of the very few triple directional covers in the game.
Heading there now.
Or should I say naturally forming one, because we do have an unnaturally formed one over here next to a mound as well, between full cover, and half cover, but that's beside the point. Okay, so steady. Overwatch, Overwatch, speed that.
Maybe Overwatch
Overwatch,
is your only chance.
steady. Overwatch, Overwatch. Come here. And don't you dare split up. Come here. Okay, not quite, but almost. Next turn they shall activate. On my terms, thank you very much. In fact, I'm just going to Overwatch with you as well. So I'm going to steady with the rocket here. I'm going to steady with no one else.
Get fucking ready.
Yeah, they can, oh, line reflexes. Well, screw you too. Okay, there's one dead seeker.
No joy here.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Now, as long as no other pod activate. This is going to be annoying to deal with. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay.
Target neutralized.
Bias face, I need you to give me
Approaching
intel.
target now.
I possibly should use more tracker. But it's fine. Is that all that's active? 2 seekers, a Thimmen, and a sectoid. I see only 1 seeker. There's at least 1 invisible seeker out there. That's okay. We have ways of dealing with that. Thimmen, I do hope you didn't think you were safe behind that log. I really do hope that, because if you did think that, you're about to get very disappointed. Oh, and look! Your seeker friend is also dead. Wonder how that could have happened. Hey, sniper, let's kill a Thimmen. And let's kill a sectoid. I believe that's the entirety of the pod. And now we find out if there's any more pods out there.
You're the way.
Tap, rack, bang.
You can
Bangs out.
reload.
Back in.
Reload. Any pods out there? Yes, there is. How do I know? The pod, the turn it and end immediately. There has to be another pod out there. I don't like this position. This position is incredibly bad. Dash back here.
Je suis de retour.
You can. What's my rocket here? So do that.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm on it.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Nothing. Maybe there's all that's out
Who's
there.
out there?
Maybe I'm wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. I can admit it. I can, I swear. I swear it. The graves of my ancestors. I shall use a moon tracker. And I shall dash you into the unknown. Right over here.
Coordinates.
I see Mount. Talk about an empty UFO.
Moving out.
Let's move everybody up. Oh, I love how your yellow move is practically Pedro's blue
Location
move.
confirmed.
Okay,
Damn, we gotta make some good old time, boys.
and there's something compared to
Moving to target location.
what's your name? Darcy.
10-4.
Darcy's yellow move is everyone else's blue move.
Si, signor comandante.
You can probably stop flying now. I think it's safe to assume that
Je suis au
the only
sol.
pod left is probably a command pod, so I'm still a little bit hesitant to call that.
E guardia. Affermativo.
Seems odd. Doesn't seem right. The turn should be ending sooner if that's the only pod left. So I'm suspecting there's another pod out there
Who's out there?
that happens to also be sectoids. I suspect. I mean, obviously it's not confirmed. Where can you possibly move to? You can move to here. Is that a blue move or is that a yellow move? That's dash. That doesn't say dash. Yep, that's blue move.
In motion.
Okay. I don't like how you can't see anything around here. Dash you here. Okay. I mean, considering our one track told us nothing last turn,
Okay.
I guess that tells us plenty. It tells us the command pod is not this half of the UFO, if nothing else.
Understand. Moving out.
That's affirmative.
That door was closed. Fascinating.
Bien sûr.
Intro. Background Nova.
Si, senor.
Here. Darcy.
Yes, Commander.
And Tripsy. Get
I
over
was
here.
born to make this bullshit move.
Indeed, you are. And I get it, I'm over time.
Overwatch on Overwatch.
But I think the mission's nearly over, so it's probably better for me to just finish it right now. The hell?
Affirmative.
The hell? Okay, so I suspect they're over here at this corner right now. What do I think that? I think it's the only part left at the end of this corner. I'm gonna make a safer move
Closing
here.
on target.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's the last part left. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move everyone this way. I'm going to use this door to surprise them. That's always fun. I can also use a roof as well, but let's not be so
Already
hasty. Okay,
Advancing.
everyone else can dash through this way as well. Assuming I'm not completely and utterly wrong by saying this is the last part left, this should be good. Why can't you get in? Okay, apparently Fernando's blocking the way. Weird.
Je me magne.
Roger
You're
that.
so slow. So
I
are
have
you.
like a Sonic in a suitcase for this.
You're not solving this suitcase.
Roger that.
More like Dr. Egg. Whatever his name is. Yep, they're outside.
Who's out there?
They are outside.
Approaching target now.
Hi, my good friends. Prepare to die. Soon. Very soon. Incredibly soon. Just give me 1 minute while I prepare.
Okay.
I'm preparing for your funeral.
On the move.
Your funeral involves a lot of rockets. Well, maybe just one rocket. To spice things up, you know. Maybe a grenade or two.
Je me remue.
Did I have a brain arc thrower? I did. Now, wouldn't that be something else if I actually came home with a capture? Because I haven't done that in a while. The thing is though, do we need sectoid captures? We don't need sectoid captures. And that's a sad truth, you know. We simply are beyond the point where we need sectoid captures. So even though I'm one of the biggest proponents for getting more captures, do I really care to bother setting up a capture?
Time is now.
Arguably, no, I don't. But I don't know. If we get opportunity, it's
Covering
always
now.
about opportunity. So I can say it's always about that opportunity.
I'm watching.
Let's open a door and let all hell break loose. Can we open the door, please? There we go. Boo. Oh, no boo. Well, you know but a rocket I mentioned. This looks awfully tasty right about now. I missed one sectoid, but that's okay.
Si fa sul serio.
Surprise!
Bersaglio
One
acquisito.
sectoid bites some dust straight away. Okay, you ran far and wide. So do you two. Oh, hi. Well, I did mention there might be a grenade or two. Pedro, let's have you head over to... Can I get to that line? Looks like you can't. That's a real
On my
shame.
way.
That's all I can say. And the star, we could try and capture you, I suppose. I mean, you're right here. But again, just like, do I seriously care? No, I do not. So, Anna?
I'm on the move.
Oh, sectoids. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know how that revealed you. I don't know. He can't actually see you, but whatever. Apparently you're slightly tough. Okay, I'm gonna have you walk to here.
Moving out.
Take a shot at our commander friend here. You know, just casually one-shot him. And I'm gonna feed you some more.
Target eliminated.
Not him. Wow, only 78. Well, prove your worth. Good. I may as well feed you kills when I can. Bias face cannot reach there. What a shame. Well, we do need to kill the sectoid, so Pedro, go ahead. As for last little sectoid,
Hostiles
Scream.
classified.
All mission objectives completed.
Thank you, Bradford. Let's go. So how many aliens was that? I actually just clicked over the end script, but I don't think that was a trap. It doesn't feel like a trap. At least it didn't feel right for that to be a trap. Okay, you're wounded because of fatigue. Nothing's broken, that's good. Okay, let's have a look. Scilabs. Leon's in there. Good. Is there anyone else I can put down from my team? Because right now we do need to make a rush for getting more people up to a point where they can get... well, start earning mind control. Was it mind control? I think it was mind control. No, the one before mind control. We need to capture... No, yeah, mind control. Yes, mind control. But it's going to be a little while before my troops can get there by the looks of it, which is a bit of a shame. I don't think any of my troops have 500 XP yet, are they? Bias Face is 2 missions away. Leon is currently training up, so that's good. For Panic. But he's still a little ways off. We've already gone 3 ethereals. Surprisingly, we haven't seen any ethereals in ages. We do need to capture one, which is terrifying. I don't like capturing ethereals. I don't think anyone does. Well, nothing I can do there. Research. Anything worth researching right now? Pulse lasers, not really. It's pretty much either mobile or heavy shoot. Obviously, we'll be going for mobile exoskeletons. It's bloody expensive. We could possibly spend a lyrium and alloy on something else, like, I don't know, more firestorms. Well, at least another plasma cannon. Spend on another plasma cannon. So I'm going to sell some stuff and buy another plasma cannon. Let's say this. I swear that wasn't me. So it could totally be me from a different mission. No, it can't be. I think I usually always do sell them. Selling status tanks are worthless. Is that enough to buy us a plasma cannon? Also, we do have 2 scanning keys in the works, right? Oh, we can assault already. Well, I guess I'm not going to scan. I'll give this to Faleg to choose to either scan or assault the base. But before I do that, I want to just quickly... what's it called? Buy us another plasma cannon. 410. Never mind, we're way off. Where's our satellites anyway? We have satellites all over North America. That's good. Wow, that's pretty bad actually. I'm gonna sell some stuff because we have things to sell, right? Right, guys? Flight computers. Let's keep those for now. I don't see anything particularly obvious. I guess drone wrecks. Never sell some of this wrecks. Never. Alright, lead corpses are also worthless to us. So are mutant corpses. So are thinning corpses. So are heavy flow corpses. So are floater corpses. So are sector commander corpses. So are sector corpses. It's a great Xcom sellout. All day. Every day. Okay. Let's go build a plasma cannon. Plasma cannon. Nope, that's not it. We could get a second particle cannon, but let's not. Where is that plasma cannon? And this will be for that firestorm currently being built. And second, can we? Because it would be really nice to have a second plasma SMG. Oh yes. Okay, I'll leave that be for now. So, I'll leave this for Faleg to choose on Friday. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next time for more of the Trinity War with me. Until then, see you later.